friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of December the 6th through December the 12th. So let's get started. We're going to select the final guidance card from the Sacred Geometry Oracle here, and we will read that at the end of your reading as your final guidance for Aries. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Lightworker Oracle deck, and let's find out here what guiding messages and major themes are coming up for, I was going to say Scorpio, for Aries as they move through their week. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see here what's going on for Aries. Lots of messages coming through. Lots of transformative energies around that solar eclipse on December the 4th really sent through quite a bit of activation. So let's see how it impacted Aries. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you received the card of Hold Your Center, Earth Healing, Fourth Ray of Harmony, and Creative Intelligence. I'm going to share all of these with you. Let's start by holding your center. So the holding your center message here is that things are shifting. Okay, and as they shift, it's important for you to be sort of grounded into yourself. It's a time where you strengthen your energy, your boundaries, and you're grounded here so that you can feel anchored, sort of like a tree, if you like that analogy, and you learn to trust your instincts as you take your journey here without comparing your life path to anyone else. So really being grounded in yourself, holding your center. We're all very unique and different when it comes to how we express ourselves and how to sort of be unique. And everyone is unique in their own way. That's the whole sort of point of being unique. But you're really being guided to hold your center here so that nothing rattles you, right? So that when you look around or you receive, let's say, some messaging from the external world, that it doesn't rattle you. You're centered, you're confirmed, you are on the right path. And that is sort of the message that we're starting off with for your reading. Now, a couple of the other messages you received here sort of back that up. This message here of the Fourth Ray of Harmony is really a time where you're really coming to know the qualities within you that are empowering your spiritual initiation. So any sort of conflicts or challenges that may come your way, anything negative, will be transformed. This is Archangel Gabriel here, who is coming to provide that transformative blessing to activate your life as you approach spiritual initiation, which is really creating a brand new version of you. So it's a new you. And as you discover your strengths, it's important to stay patient with the process and allow things to just fall into place. You don't need to force things into place. All you need to do is hold your center, right? You need to hold your center and sort of be open in terms of your thoughts, actions, and emotions so that you're not swinging from one extreme to the other, right? It's time to sort of be in harmony, as this card suggests. It's like you're going to see things as being part of the process, even when they're challenging. You know what I mean? And to not try and force things. It's interesting. It's like success is going to move in quite swiftly here. And you don't need to force anything to happen immediately or on any kind of timeline, because it's not necessary. Your job is to let things sort of unfold in their divine timing and to trust in that timing as you sort of evolve into this next phase of yourself where things are more in balance, more in harmony. Now, this Earth Healing card is a beautiful, beautiful oracle message, bringing in the message that you will really be providing a real contribution to this planet on your spiritual journey. And what you're doing matters, and what you're doing will be supported. Notice the lighting change in the camera there. I love the way that image is sort of staring right back at you. You know, it's really interesting. this is a time where you're going to be supported, okay? And it might range from being obvious to subtle, but this oracle is bringing in so much information about your contribution that you will be making here. And there will be a leg up. Like, it's like you're going to be given the resources, the time, the space, the information, the inspiration to sort of create this contribution in your spiritual work that you're going to be doing. And I feel like it's going to involve a big expansion for you here, Aries. You're expanding, and your presence right now is needed. And so it's perfect timing, right? The divine timing is on your side here as the earth is ascending into a new consciousness. So are you. And it's all happening at the same time, because that was sort of part of the plan. It's very interesting. And so the bottom of the deck is a card that is, sort of reinforcing all of this messaging by bringing in that message of creative intelligence, like I was just talking about, sort of that inspiration here, helping you to gain the practical sort of parts of this vision, right? So how are you going to organize yourself? How are you going to implement your plans? This is going to come in as well. So this is sort of like a message of taking things one step at a time. Again, not forcing things into place, but allowing things to be harmonious, letting things fall into place at the right time here. Release any stresses you have about the more practical parts of this situation. So the money, the resources, the planning, the implementation, where are you going to do this? Will you have enough resources? All of that sort of physical world worry is not to be worried about. It will be successful. You will have what you need to do this. And the idea of having ease and grace as your perspective. It's a very clear pathway towards manifestation. And it's like it's going to reveal itself to you through that creative intelligence. I love this card. I just love looking at it. And with all those butterflies, it's so transformative. It's such a transformative energy for you, Aries. And I feel like you are bringing this in at the right time during human history here on Earth. Right now, the human collective needs you. And it's all part of this earth healing that you're a part of. It's a part of why you're here. You're being empowered to live your divine destiny, and to trust in your gifts and talents. It's very interesting. Through your own free will, you will sort of choose things at the right time. But it's important to have the confidence here. And to trust your instincts, really to trust those instincts and hold your center. And things are really opening up for you, Aries. Okay, so let's jump into the tarot cards here to see what are the guiding messages. We see the Hermit. So yeah, it's time to sort of, withdraw from the external world a little bit so that you can sort of focus on the wisdom that's coming in here for you, so that you can focus on what brings you harmony, what brings you that sense of balance, what is this new you all about? You know what I mean? It's like really understanding your divine purpose, and it's like being born again. You're being born anew, stronger and in balance, right? And it's going to sort of keep you grounded here so that you can create a successful outcome for yourself. It's quite an emotional depth that you're achieving here. You're really diving deep to understand the wisdom. You're really diving deep to understand the wisdom. What are the obstacles here for Aries as they make their way through this process? The obstacle is this belief, I think, that you are being given this gift of resource and this gift of sort of physical world the physical world, obstacles are being cleared. This is a fresh new beginning, very auspicious. And so it's almost like that's the obstacle for you to sort of wrap your brain around the fact that this is going to be provided for you. Things are going to be in balance. It's almost like you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about where this fresh start is coming from. Just be open to receiving the guidance. Be open to receiving the guidance. And hold your center so that you're able to sort of be grounded as all of this is changing around you, because it's a brand new start. What's top of mind here for Aries? So many cards bursting out. Anything on the floor? No. Okay. So top of mind for Aries, we see the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Which is very interesting. The Five of Pentacles, again, it's you worrying about where's this going to happen from? Where is this going to come from? Where am I going to get the resources? Where am I going to find the space, the time, the knowledge, the abilities? This card is really lack mentality, and I feel like that's got to go. You've got to adopt a new perspective, Page of Swords, so that you can stop focusing on the lack and see the abundance and the bliss and following the happiness. And I feel like that's going to happen when you get distance from some of these old paradigms, these old beliefs that are clogging up your ability to have faith in yourself. And the Six of Swords really is a time where you're going to heal that. You're going to make a choice, though, whether or not you get distance from it or not. You got to choose that new perspective. Bottom of the deck, we see the Death and Rebirth card. So I think it is a time where you're really focused on this transition that you're going through, and it feels undeniable, and you have to release this lack mentality, my friend. It's not serving you to believe that there's lack. Yes, Ten of Pentacles. You're very abundant, and you will be successful and grounded and safe and secure. You can release your worry of that. Know that the universe has you covered. That's what's driving your reading. What's driving your reading is this sense of success, right? This sense of prosperity, this sense of sustainable prosperity and grounding. Hold your center. Hold your center. What are the influences here on Aries in the present moment here? The influences on you are the Seven of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out where to invest yourself. Do I invest myself in the path that I've been walking, or should I reinvest myself in a brand new path? Which is why the Ace of Pentacles appears as an obstacle, because this new path is starting at square one, and you may be sort of overthinking that idea a bit and freaking out, thinking, well, and the Five of Pentacles right behind it saying, well, then I've lost everything. So it's almost like the the Seven of Pentacles is bringing in that free will choice for you to consider. Where do you want to invest yourself? Where are you going to choose to invest yourself? Where will you choose to invest yourself? Where will you choose to invest yourself? That's a great question. Will you choose to invest yourself in yourself or outward? Knight of Swords. I think you're going to prepare for a big life change. This night moves quick, and it's a new perspective where you're like, okay, I'm going to change my life. My life is changing. Death Rebirth card. I feel like that's where you're going to choose to invest yourself, is in the new life. You're going to run after that new life and say, I'm ready. I'm embracing it. I trust. That's where you're going to invest yourself. And I think you're going to be supported. You're getting that leg up. You're getting the creative intelligence download here. What is the vision for Aries? What is the spiritual purpose, the divine destiny? What does it include here for Aries? We see the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So that says to me that your path forward is going to involve unconditional love, like those oracle cards above said, and that it is a time where you're going to need to, again, decide which is the emotional pathway. We got the Seven of Pentacles, where we said, where are you going to invest yourself? And then the Seven of Cups, which is which emotional option will you feel most attracted to? And, honestly, seeing the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is very interesting, because that says to me that you're going to see that it's these are the options, the new starts, not picking old options. These options no longer serve you. These are your options, new pathways. You've got two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And so that suggests to me a new beginning, not a choice about old options that no longer serve you. These are old options that I feel like you've invested yourself in already and have found that it didn't serve you. It's these options. And I think you're going to run towards them. That Knight of Swords coming in quick, saying, I made my choice. I choose the new. I choose love. I choose unconditional love. And Nine of Pentacles confirming that success, that you will be prosperous. You will be self-sufficient. You won't need to worry. This is all divinely timed, Aries. All you have to do is choose it. And we see the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Chariot, followed by the Ten of Cups. I mean, I can't not show you that. So, I mean, really, everything is going to work out. You just have to have sort of this choice. The King of Swords is very mentally able to shift his perspective. So you're being asked to open up and expand your perspective. Make the choices to choose the direction that is in most harmony. All you have to do is let things fall into place here, and they will fall into place. And you will feel that emotional content. You will feel in balance. You will feel harmonious, as this card, the fourth ray of harmony, suggests. You just got to hold your center. You got to hold fast here. Don't allow the external world to change your mind about this. Now, the card we selected at the beginning of your reading for the end of the reading is all about, look at that, sacral chakra. How you feel, how you create. What is it that this is your emotional center. This is your emotional center where you feel and you create and you have that connection to your, I really feel like your purpose is here, because that's where you create. This is the center of creation. When we read the message, it says the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Absolutely. Follow the creative path. Follow it to the end, and see where it takes you. This is a new start for you, Aries, and it's a fiery one, right? It's this soulful, fiery new beginning where you will manifest success and abundance, because it's divinely so, right? You are here to do something that will impact the collective. So you have to be successful. You will be successful, because it is divinely timed. And I feel like you just need to hold your center as you trust that. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that for you, Aries. If this has resonated and you would like a personal reading, you can find my email in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends. Have a great week.